Hey guys, and welcome to Rob's Reviews at RobJ Outdoors. Well, this week we're very much indoors and we're going to be taking a look at this 4K HD Sport Action Cam and accessories for just $36.99. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so here we are with everything out of the box. I'm going to leave the actual camera itself until last and get some footage of that so we can see what that's like in action. But just starting up here top left, we've got a spare rear door for the waterproof housing together with a gasket seal there, so that's a nice addition. The standard dry mount for the camera with the standard screw mounts for tripod mounting both top and bottom, and you can just see the slots there on either side for mounting the various brackets and attachments. We've got some dash mounts or flat surface mounts here. One's got the standard screw thread, one with just a hole in it, and 3M sticky pads on the back there as well. There are also supplied some extra spare sticky pads to go with those mounts. Standard shoe mount here, so the waterproof housing will fit into there and the shoe mount there. We've also got a swivel mount, again fully adjustable here and locks off quite nicely to whatever position you want that in. That again will attach to the waterproof housing. One very nice addition to this particular pack was a spare battery. One already in the camera and one spare as well. The manual says the batteries provide about 90 minutes life. One of the reviews I saw on Amazon, a chap was saying that he got 2 hours out of it. So you're looking between 3 and 4 hours for the two batteries. The batteries themselves, the battery was flat in the camera when I got it. It says it takes about 3 hours to fully charge, but I had it on my laptop charging for 2 hours and it came up with a full charge on the screen, so we shall see. A couple of both horizontal and vertical mounting brackets there for the waterproof housing. Waterproof housing itself, very impressive. The quality straight away, the build looks really good. The control buttons for the power button on the front and the record button on the top. We've also got some other control buttons on the side connected with volume control and also Wi-Fi connection as well. They feel very smooth, nice O-ring seals in there. Security clip on the top so you can't accidentally open it. See, that locks in there, snaps down, and in order to release it we have to push. It's quite hard to do. You have to push the little thumb catch open in order to release it. So all being well, you shouldn't have any accidents at up to 30 meters, which is what they give the depth rating on this housing for. But very nice build construction overall, and another bracket already in place on there. There's more brackets and mountings in this kit than I actually know what to do with. They even supply you with a lens cloth, so a nice little touch. Standard USB charging cable for your laptop, and also for a car 12 volt charging adapter as well. You plug it straight into that. Another similar mounting bracket there for the waterproof housing. This one I really like. It's a bulldog clip mount, so you can attach that to a belt or perhaps any sort of strap on a backpack. I can see this one getting an awful lot of use out on the trail and the hill. As I mentioned earlier, a couple of spare double-sided sticky pads, 3M ones, and a little security tie, a little security cable as well, so a nice addition. There's a strap pack, which I haven't even opened yet. They don't look big enough to actually go around the body, so I'll investigate those ones later. If they're not large enough to form a chest rig mount, then a complete accessory pack together with selfie sticks are available for around about £13 to £15 on Amazon. And the final mounting we've got up here is the classic handlebar mounting for your mountain bike, road bike, motorbike, or just about anything else with a tubular mounting. So a nice solid bar mounting bracket. And they also enclose, which I just about missed, They also enclose a few cable ties. Not sure what the specific application for those is with the camera, and it doesn't really give you any guidance in the manuals as to what to do with any of these, but just use your imagination. I mean, cable ties have an absolute multitude of uses, not just out on the trail, but just about everywhere else. So that's the contents of the pack. Very impressed. And of course, a little instruction manual here. I found the entire camera extremely intuitive, and didn't look at the instruction manual until after I'd fiddled around with everything on the camera, but found it all very intuitive and easy to use. So let's have a closer look at the camera itself before we actually take it outdoors and see what its performance is like. So very, very nice construction. It's a black rubber coating all round, and it feels very high quality. It feels much more like a high-end camera than the budget one it is. The price, by the way, £36.99. So well worth it already just by looking at the amount of accessories you've got and the overall build quality of the camera. Charging port, USB port there, and also the slot for the micro SD card. Takes up to a 64 gig SD card. Unfortunately, one is not supplied with the kit, but readily available. Most people have got one or two of those knocking around anyway. This side we've got the up-down volume controls, and it's also to do with the Wi-Fi connection, but I probably wouldn't be using that. On the front, the power button, and on the top here the press to record button as well, and we've also got a warning lamp on the top as well. So this is the camera. Very nice build. It feels nice and solid. The spare battery compartment, or the battery compartment rather, in the base there, again security enabled. Quite a strong little latch there that's got to be pulled back before you can actually open the housing, so that's nice. Just press and hold the power button. Straight away we've got our lights coming on and our display on the back, Sports XDV, together with audio signal as well. Straight away you can see the 170-degree wide-angle lens in play, picking up everything on my desk. We're actually in my home studio at the moment, so it's picking up my keyboard and my laptop. But we can see up here we've got it in video mode and 4K 30 frames a second. And also over here it's giving the battery life, which is now down to 2 bars. As I mentioned earlier, they say the full charging time is about 3 hours, but I got, after a couple of hours, I got the full strength coming up on there. As you can see, after a few seconds the screen goes off, obviously to save battery life. When it is in charge mode we get a red flashing charge light come up here, which goes solid when the battery is actually fully charged. So that's the camera itself, not much more to it. So let's get outside and get some shots and see what it's like. Okay, so here we are outdoors, and I'm currently shooting this at 2.7K at 30 frames a second. So I'll do a comparison with each of the settings. This is currently recording 4K at 30 frames a second. Excellent wide angle with a 170-degree lens. Here we're shooting at 720 and at 30 frames per second. Here we are shooting at 720 at 60 frames per second. In this scene we're shooting at 720 at 120 frames per second. In this take we're shooting at 1080 and again at 30 frames a second. In this shot we're shooting at 1080, this time at 60 frames per second. Okay guys, so that's my review of the 4K HD Sports Action Cam at just £36.99. I've put the link in below to Amazon there. I hope you enjoyed the video review. Please leave a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to share with your friends. As always, any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. And once again, thanks for watching. So until next time, see ya.